Hey everyone. Like, ow. Take your knees apart. Take them all the way to the outside edge of your mat. Take your big toes to touch. And I want you just to place your hands flat on your mat for a moment. Just take your hips back to your heels. See if you can feel anything going on in your fingertips. And when you're ready, purposefully and mindfully draw the hands forward. You can close your eyes and let's take our third eye, this space right here in the middle of the eyebrows, down to the ground. Take a deep inhale and exhale it out. Now seal the lips. Just draw that breath all the way down into your belly. So you feel your belly fall. And simply breathe. Just arrive on your mat today, right now. Maybe just taking the head a little side to side. And just feel into your body. Maybe threading the right hand underneath the left armpit. Draw the shoulder all the way through and draw the cheek down to the mat. Palm facing up. And just check in. Take a deep breath. How are you feeling today? How did you start your morning? Has it just been a big rush since you woke up, or were you able to notice some things going on around you. In the flow, we talked about the flow that continues, the flow of life that goes on around us, and the fact that the flow doesn't interrupt our life, but we interrupt the flow. We try to control the flow of life. So were you able to notice anything outside of your mind, outside of your to-do list, outside of your mind this morning? Slowly release, change sides. So take the other hand, thread it underneath, cheek down. Sometimes you may find that things try to get your attention. Objects, animals, insects. Almost an invitation to get out of your head or get out of your cell phone and look around. Slowly release. Gently pressing up. Just come to a cross-legged seated position on your mat. You can draw your hands into your heart. Try to sit up out of your sit bones. You can relax the chin into the chest. Take a deep inhale. Just spread the fingers a little. Exhale it out. And again, deep inhale. Deep exhale. Next inhale, reaching the hands up. Maybe the nose comes up towards the sky. And take a little twist out to the left. Take a deep inhale and exhale, twist a little deeper. Try to relax the chin into the chest. Try to relax your shoulders and breathe. Inhale, come back through center. Bring both hands on the knees and exhale, just relax the chin to the chest. Relax your elbows. Maybe just turn the palms up. So just feeling the back of the neck, heavy. Good. Inhale, come on up. Maybe reach the hands up. And exhale, twist around the other side. So just use your hand to get you into the twist. Take an inhale to lengthen. Exhale, rotate a little more. Relax the chin. Try to then relax your shoulder. Take a breath. Good, come back to center, maybe bringing the soles of the feet together. Just drawing them in, opening the feet like a book. If that's uncomfortable, if it's difficult to keep your weight forward, sitting on a block's a really good idea because it just lifts the hips up. Take a deep inhale, reach the hands up. And if you can, just bring the hands, interlace the fingers, bring them on the back of the head. Take an inhale, try to sit up. Open out the elbows, and as you exhale, slowly lower the chin into the chest and draw the elbows in. Now, if this is feeling difficult on the inside thighs, you could always just cross your legs again. But we might as well release the inside thighs while we're working on the back of the head, the upper back. So allow gravity to do its job with the upper body, back of the neck. Slowly inhale, come on up. Open out the elbows. Take a deep inhale. And then just bring your right hand on top of your head. See if you can move the fingers over towards the ear. So kind of cradling the head right above the ear. Other hand, bring it down to the ground. Out to the side a little bit. Take an inhale, lift up. And you could slide your feet out a little wider now into a diamond shape. Might be a little easier to sit up. Take a deep inhale and then draw the elbow down towards the ground. Not all the way down. So you're drawing the ear, right ear towards right shoulder. We're working on this left side, this trapezius, this little triangle muscle that's holding your neck at the side. So left hand, tiptoe, fingertip that hand out to the side, and you'll feel that stretching, releasing. Deep inhale, deep exhale, kind of settle into it. Try to relax the shoulder. And the more you press down with that left hand. So if you're on the fingertips, kind of draw the palm down, but can you feel the difference there? All interconnected, this web of connective tissue. Slowly, slowly draw the chin down to the chest, releasing that hand back down to the ground. Chin to chest. Take a breath. Then slowly take your left hand up, lift the head up. Just cradle the head just above the ear. Take an inhale, lifting up, and exhale. Oh, okay, allow that left ear to come down towards the shoulder. So you'll feel down the side of the neck here. Other hand, take it out and walk the fingers out as far as they'll go. Now take an inhale and exhale. Draw that elbow down, that ear down, and feel that tension down the side of the neck into the top of the shoulder. So this is an amazing thing to do if you're getting neck pain. And if you can do this at your desk at work, it would really help. But you got to hold for minimum 30 seconds to a minute for it to take and have a good effect. Slowly, slowly release the hand. Chin to chest. Then inhale, just lift the head, extend the legs long in front. Take a deep inhale. And exhale, just slide the left foot in towards the inside thigh. We won't go into a forward fold yet. Hamstring's not quite ready. Take a deep inhale, reach up. Head to knee pose. So what we'll do, rotate a little bit out to the right and draw the body over. So see if you can hold the outside edge of the calf, the ankle, the foot, to get a little bit of a twist. Take an inhale, lift up through the chest, and exhale, draw in. Now, if you have a block, you could rest your head on the block and draw the hands down by the side of the shin, the calf. Or you could just let full gravity do its job and just let the head hang. So then you're still working on the back, connective tissue behind the head. So we're using gravity, we're using time, we're relaxing and releasing this connective stuff, this web. Releasing, allowing the body to release everything that it's holding on to. Is there still stuff in your life you're holding on to at the moment? You know, the stuff we hold on to keeps us comfortable, right? It's why we hold on to it. That's why we gather. But can you, we've talked about this before, can you get into more of a flow with the things that you gather? Can you release as well? As new things come in, can you release some old stuff? Or do you hang on to it? It's almost a lack. It's almost an energetic standpoint of lack. If you let go, you won't get it back ever again. But to release invites space for other things to move in. Not only with stuff, but people in your life. All those contacts in your cell phone all have an energetic tie to you. They're in your energy field, some more than others, but they're there. Can you do a clean out of your contact list? Slowly rise. Take a breath and draw that front leg in. Draw your left leg behind and let's set up for swan. Bringing the hands in front first of all, then front knee, take it right out to the side of your mat. I want it right on the outer edge. Then look at your foot, wiggle it forward. Now look behind you. It's like a 5-minute setup, but walk the knee into the middle of the mat. Walk it back as well, as far back as you can go. Release the toe. Last thing you do, square off your hips and shoulders. Take a deep breath and slowly lower down, if your hips will allow you. So you can come down onto the elbows, relax the head. Maybe you're even able to bring the chest down to the ground. And it doesn't mean you're good at yoga if you can get your chest on the ground. There's no good and bad labels in yoga. So let's move away from those labels. It's not so much something you do, it's something you feel, something you are. Yoga, to join. You're hanging out with yourself, hanging out with your body, hanging out with your spirit, hanging out with your mind. So it's very individual to your body, to your state of mind, to your spirit. How you practice, what type of yoga you practice, what you need from this ancient practice. Now, if you're experiencing pain, again, let me show you. Same benefits on your back, lying down, taking that right foot on top of the knee. Now you could entry level stay here. You could clasp the hands underneath the thigh and draw the legs in towards the body. So a little less pressure on that knee. So you have options in this shape. In vinyasa style, a little bit more athletic style classes, the shape is called pigeon. So pigeon, swan. getting into the hip. Your level of comfort in this shape is dependent upon the shape of your hip bone, that ball and socket. It's not like a perfect skeleton ball and socket like you studied in biology at school or you see in your doctor's office. There's bits of bone all over the place, and as that ball tries to rotate, sometimes it gets stuck because there's a bit of bone jutting out. And that will determine how much you can open your hip at an angle. So that's why it doesn't mean you're crap at yoga if you can't lay down in this shape, right? So that's a relief. Slowly rise. Draw the back leg all the way round till it connects with the sole of the foot. So left leg extended out. Take a deep inhale. I'm half asleep. Reach up and exhale. Draw the body towards the outside of the leg, the shin. Take an inhale, lift through the chest. And exhale, try to draw the body down a little more. Then you can just relax the hands either side of the leg. Relax the chin. And try to relax the toes, the ankles. So this morning, I saw the wildest thing. I saw a peacock walking down my street, my little lane. The FedEx driver came round the corner and couldn't believe his eyes either. Thought we were seeing things. A peacock. Apparently they're all over Florida. Interesting. Relax your elbows. I'm going to look up the meaning of peacock. So I believe that every time you see an animal front, left and center in your grabbing your attention when you may be in your mind. It's like dragonflies appearing, butterflies appearing right in front, or a bird that you just can't ignore. It's getting your attention. You can Google, it's called a totem, T-O-T-E-M. So like our little friend, the palmetto bug last week, is about survival and resilience. They seem to come into my life every day. So I want to look up peacock. Wonder what the hell that's saying. Probably something like make an effort, brush your hair in the morning. I don't know. So in the same way that numbers like 1111, you keep seeing the numbers 1111, there are ways to just get your awareness, your attention out of your head, connect you with the fact that there's an energetic field, other dimensions of energy going on around you while we're in this one, this reality. Slowly rise. Good. Draw that left heel in. Draw the right leg all the way behind. Oof, we're in the hips today again. What is wrong with me? It's an open-ended question. So just bring the hands in front. You get your setup. I want you trained to get into this shape really well. So knee to the outside, wiggle the toes. Walk the knee back and into the middle of your mat. Release the toes. Let's go for it. Just lower down. And again, option to take this shape on your back. It would be right ankle on top of left knee. So letting go. We have been at this yoga lark online for 6 months, a little over 6 months now. We talked about letting go of some things at the beginning. We have a full moon tomorrow. Full moon's a lot of energy. It's associated with the ultimate feminine energy. Great opportunity to decide what you need to release in your life. It could be physical things, it could be people, it could be thought patterns, it could be negative behaviors. What can you let go? So have a contemplate now, little contemplation while you're in your swan. Slowly, slowly rise. Come on to the bum cheek, slide that leg all the way around. Just draw the knees up towards the chest. Drop the head and just give yourself a squeeze for a moment. Slowly rise. If you have your block or a rolled up towel, just place it behind you. Slowly start to lower down. So your block's on its long side. I'd like you to place it in between the shoulder blades. So take some time so it sits directly in between. Now you could rest your head on a second block or a pillow, or allow the head to hang back. You could extend the legs if that feels good for you. You could cross your legs. You could open out the hands to the side. Drawing the crown of the head back down towards the mat. You may have a little shuffle around to get that block in between the shoulder blades. If you have any kind of neck issues, if this is feeling uncomfortable, just lay back. Just opening out the throat area, opening out the heart. What does your heart need to let go of? What feelings need to cycle through? Very, very slowly. Turn the palms over, draw the elbows in towards the sides. Gently start to lift this heavy head. If you need to use your hand to help you, lift up off your block. Lay down onto the mat, just put the back of the head down into the mat. See if you can flatten the back of your neck onto your mat. Taking your block and placing it into the sacrum. So into that triangle space right above your butt crack. You're going to place it on its long side. So lift up, press the hips up, place your block, and you can take your feet out to the side. Just allowing the hips to rotate inwards, bringing the knees towards each other to see how that feels. And breathe. You could even take the soles of the feet together and just allow the knees to fall apart. See how that feels. It's nice just to play in this supported bridge. You could also do all of these shapes without any kind of block or a towel. And if that feels good, you could even play with extending one leg up towards the ceiling. Trust your block. If it's in the right place, you won't fall over. So test one leg carefully, other leg carefully, and just allow the legs to dangle, just soft knees. You could rotate your ankles or just hang out there. See how that feels. Or lengthen the legs, extend. Now this will give you a deep, deep back bend. See how this feels. You could bring one hand onto your heart, one hand onto your belly, or just extend the palms open in surrender. And when you're ready, slowly draw the heels back in. Take hold of your block, remove it, and lower the lower back down to the ground. Just let that sensation come in as you flatten. Feel how flat your lower back feels on your mat right now. You can draw the knees over to the left, draw them all the way up, placing your left hand on top of the knee. And take your right hand up and over your head, pointing the fingers. Turn the nose towards the armpit for a little spinal twist. Now if you extend the arm long, there's less tension on the shoulder than if you bend your elbow, rotates the body open a little more. You'll feel that right in the shoulder joint, in your rotator cuff, across the top of the chest. So again, see what works for your body today. Slowly change sides. Draw that arm back in towards the body as you rotate the other way. So bring the knees up first. Right hand on top of the top leg. Left hand reaches up above the head and turn the nose in towards the armpit. You could always modify your spinal twist, extending your top leg for a little more IT band. So just feel, see what works. Slowly drawing your knees back through center. Extend the legs long and find final resting shape. Open the hands out to receive and take a deep breath in, deep breath out. Take a soft inhale and a soft exhale. Just coming back into your body. Maybe bringing a little life into the fingertips, into the toe tips. And when you're ready, take a good morning stretch, reaching the hands up above the head. Slowly drawing the knees into the chest and give yourself a big, beautiful squeeze. And slowly, slowly find your way onto your side. When you're ready, pressing up into a comfortable cross-legged seated position to just seal in your practice with gratitude. Bring the hands into the heart, press the palms together, take a deep inhale and a soft exhale. You're still alive. Take another breath, enjoy that breath. Exhale it out. As always, we end our practice with gratitude for breath and our little metta meditation, thinking of somebody in your life that needs a little TLC, a little love, a little energy. Picture their face, say their name, and imagine them smiling, receiving that energy. Namaste. Okay, thank you, thank you.